What killed Smoky Mountain off in the end?
Um, well, I think it's no secret, Cornette had that's his baby, and he was doing a lot in New York, and just really, really busy. I would like to think that if Sandy Scott and Mark Curtis had taken over it, that Jimmy had given up a little bit of reign on that. That may have lasted a little bit longer, but we were running into building problems as far as money. The TV tapings, I think, were eating up a lot of the money. And I think it's just Jimmy was just exhausted. You know what I'm saying? He had done what he said he was going to do, and I'm not sure if there was a time limit on the money that Ruben was sponsoring. If they said, okay, we're going to do this for 3 years, and if it's not turn a profit or whatever, I didn't get into that business of it. I just think, and I do think maybe Jimmy, reason maybe I know at the end some of the shows I was on, like Sandy and Mark or Brian Curtis with Mark Curtis or Brian Hillbrand would be there, but Jimmy would be having to driving from New York and doing this and doing that. I just think it was just probably the right time for him to end it. Some of the guys had already moved on as well. I loved it. I'd have stayed there as long as they let me stay there. And I think a few other people feel that way too. But yeah, I think it's just a combination of things. It's just the right time trying to compete with, WCW, what they had going on, and WWF, what they had going on, ECW coming on, it's just like, it was just the right time, I guess, really. It could have been several other little things. Like I said, maybe the money might have been drying up or the agreement was coming to an end. Like I said, it's a great time. Locker room morale was really good. Jimmy was good to everyone. We had good office with, like I said, with Sandy Scott and Mark Curtis. Everyone worked hard and was working for a common goal. I just think it just, sometimes things come to an end, and it was coming to an end.
Yeah, it strikes me as a bit of a
As it did.
shame, really, that because Jim Cornette himself said a couple of grand a week would be the difference between that surviving and not.
Oh yeah, if we could have gotten if we could have gotten a Chattanooga market on the far end of Tennessee, if we could have gotten a Cincinnati market right above northern Kentucky here, or even Lexington, Kentucky, if we'd have got TV in one of those two. Also, we didn't even have a TV in Huntington, West Virginia, or Charleston. If we'd have got that market, Sandy and I had actually met with some people here in Ashland, as well as the people in Charleston that just didn't work. But hell, if we'd have had just two of those I've mentioned, whether it be Chattanooga, I think Greenville, South Carolina, or a Cincinnati, Ohio, or a Huntington, West Virginia, we could have tied in two more parts of the puzzle, and we'd have probably made it that way. And if we'd have gotten all four, it'd have been a hell of a bigger region or territory, and I think we'd really have done. But again, if wishes with horses, beggars would ride. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't get into some of those markets.
Yeah,
So
we've got a similar one. It's if your auntie had bollocks, she'd be your uncle. Sorry, it's a bit of a balls, I should have said,
yeah,
but you know what I'm getting at.
yeah,
But and also I was thinking, if it just made it maybe into mid '96, then
yeah,
was it a rising tide brings up all ships or whatever that saying is, and the wrestling business started exploding with the NWO, and
yeah,
wrestling was getting
yeah,
more interest in total. If it just made it that much further, it could have
yeah.
been. Maybe that could have been the
And
feeder system to WWF instead of OVW.
absolutely, and also if we could have got like on a national television channel, I think the Nashville Network, that would have suited us fine, man. That was more of a Smoky Mountain than it was an ECW. If we could have got that kind of a deal, on a national level. But anyway, yeah. So y'all was in England for about 30 days way back when. So the bollocks, you had a balls. So what was your saying there? If you kicked yourself in your balls, what'd you say?
It's if your auntie had bollocks, she'd be your uncle.
Gotcha. Okay, I got you.
It's if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all be eating fruit. I think it's around the similar of that one.
Okay.